Hi everyone, welcome to my ranting. Yes, I haven't ranted in a while. I just want to take this time out to just apologize, for anyone that has been looking out for my video and haven't seen any upload from me. I'm sorry guys. It's just been a little busy for me out here. Work wise, life, I don't want to come here and just apologize all the time, but I really mean it. Like, I'm really sorry. And then also, like, if you know me well, like I wouldn't want to put up a video that that you want to learn from, or a video that's not inspiring. So like I just waited till I've come up with like something to talk about this time around, and just little stuff that's been going on with me. So I would like to do like a maybe 2 to 3 part video. Wait, before I get into that, if you're not yet subscribed, please take a moment just to click that subscribe button. And maybe if you've watched other of my videos, we can go back, comment, like and share, with your family and friends and so on and so forth. Okay, now that that's out the way. So today, I think I will be doing like a 2 to 3 part video, and it's mostly about my journey to getting my husband to America, right? So if you're joining for the first time, you may not know that I am married to somebody that's not in the same country as me. I'm in a long distance relationship slash marriage, and I sometimes talk about long distance relationship on my channel. So today, I just want to talk about the process of bringing my husband to America. Okay, so if you're in a long distance relationship or marriage and you're trying to figure out the how the process works, well, here is the video for you, because I pretty much have been going through this. So there are maybe 3 different ways you can bring your significant other to America. So one could be, you can go and try to get a visiting visa, and then the other would be a fiance visa or a spousal visa. So now, the visiting visa, it will come as a tourist and he just wants to visit you, or he just wants to visit America, right? So that's one. And the sometimes I think that one gets denied faster. Like, it's not, and then the process of even getting that is not a lot. You just like, well, from where I'm from in Nigeria, you just like fill out the application and you go for an interview, and if the interviewer sees it fit, and there are different requirements that they put on paper and stuff, and they feel like it's okay for you to come, then they'll let you come. And then the fiance one, which is the one that everybody seems to say, it takes not that much time to for it to go through. It goes 3 to 6 months, and your significant other will be here. So like that, you have to be engaged, right? Fiance, you have to be engaged, and then you fill out the application, which the fee is $535. And I don't know if you guys have watched the 90-Day Fiance. So pretty much that's kind of what it is. Like, your significant other comes here, your fiance comes here, and then you guys have to get married within 90 days to then start the next process, which is the spousal application. People say that one, is fast, but to each his own. And so then the next one will be the spousal application. So that's when you're married and you want your wife or your husband to come live with you in America, and that one, it will be a green card process. Like, when the husband or wife gets the visa, you just have to apply for the green card, and it will kind of just flow through. Like, people say this one is easier, but this one takes a little longer than the fiance visa. So this video is just to talk about my journey, about how I got to this point. Okay, so the spousal and the fiance visa both cost $535 to apply at first. And I'm not really sure how then the fiance goes, but because I'm doing the spousal one, which is their marriage, I know a lot about that part. So now, so first, when I first thought about filing for my fiance, then fiance, now husband. I was like, I want something that he could get here fast enough. But we were planning to get married in January 2018. And everybody was like, oh, just do that one. It's faster and whatever. So then I'm like, okay. And then I looked online. Some people said 6 to 8 months. Some people said 4 to 9 months, and different timing, and I feel like the country determines how long it takes. So then I applied for the fiance one. And after applying for the fiance one, so first, when you apply, you go online. I think the fiance one is the I-29F, if I'm not mistaken. You fill out the form, make sure everything is correct about your fiance, about yourself, how you met, and all that good stuff. And then you attach evidence. Like, they give you a list of things that you're supposed to attach to this form, right? And then you send in a money order of $535. So I know that part because I actually did that part first. So then we were getting married. This was middle of the year of 2017. So we were getting married in January. So I'm like, okay, hopefully he can come back with me. No. So then when I got back after my wedding, I got a letter. So I'm thinking, okay, wow, that was fast. Okay, next step. And then I open the letter and I see that they're asking for more evidence. So more evidence could vary from conversations via text, phone calls, pictures showing you guys being together, and just pretty much telling a story of your relationship. And they ask for a wedding invitation. Oh, and then conversations need to include like wedding plans, like you and your fiance talking about your wedding and what you guys plan on doing. And then wedding invitations, it could be affidavits of your siblings that know about your wedding, your friends that know about your wedding, and stuff like that. It could vary. So pretty much you're trying to convince them that you guys are really engaged and you just want him to come here. So when I got that letter, I was like, okay, we're married. Like, there's no way I can go back and change dates of conversations, change dates of wedding invitations. So I'm like, you know what? That's about that. So me and my husband, we talked about it. We're like, you know what? We'd rather not go on with it, because then we would have to start lying now, right? And people go to your wedding and they, take pictures, post your pictures everywhere, hashtag all that, and I feel like the immigration officers now, they do more research than just what you tell them. So now me and my husband is like, what are we gonna do? So my husband is like, well, I can't lie. Like, I feel like it'll just be more nerve-wracking when you're sitting in front of somebody and you're trying to explain that this is your fiance, knowing fully well that you guys are already married. So we're like, we're not gonna put ourselves in that jeopardy. So we decided to translate the fiance to the spousal. So now, I think back then you could do that, but now I don't think you can do that anymore. So I went and then I filled out the I-130 form, which is for the spouse, and I submitted that form. And then I got a letter back from them like 2 weeks later saying that the fiance has been denied. The fiance application has been denied because we already got married. So now, like, all right, we're starting from scratch, start over, boom boom. So then this is this was like March, right? So in March I filed again for the spousal one. So everybody's like, okay, before I say this, my case may be different from your case. Every case is different. Like, I feel like people try to paint this whole picture of is one and the same, everything is the same one bag, and it's not. I feel like it's case by case. So in my case now, so I filed the I-130 form. I don't think I'm going to go into detail of how to file it. There are a lot of YouTube videos on how to file it, like even the USCIS. Okay, now you will be filing with the USCIS. They give you a lot of information. Like, there's a lot of reading you have to do and just try to understand the process of what you're going to be doing. So I filled out the I-130. So pretty much when I filled out the I-130, I pretty much just lifted what was on the I-21F. pretty much the same thing, but they don't ask you how did you meet, but you have to attach your marriage certificate, you have to attach your birth certificate, your passport, and what else? I think they asked for my, no, they didn't ask for my tax return yet, but you had to submit, like, stuff that shows that you live in America and you're a citizen and all that. So now, in my case, I'm a citizen, so I can only speak for people that are citizens. Like, if you're a green card holder, that's a whole different ball game of how that process goes, right? So when we filled it out, I think this video, I'm going to talk more about the timing of things, right? So when we filled out that form, they sent a letter 2 weeks after, which is normal. I think they sent this letter, the timeline is 2 weeks. They sent a letter 2 weeks saying, we received your filing, your application, look out for more information. And they always know this is not a visa. One thing that's so funny, they always put in the letters that say, this is not a visa, please do not quit your job, please do not sell your houses or anything like that, until you actually get the visa in your hand. So 2 weeks, yeah, so we got that. And now the waiting game, guys. Oh my God. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm a citizen. This should go fast. It should be like at least 9 months, maybe 6 months, because, like, being a citizen, you kind of get firsthand and whatever. No. So after that first letter came, it took 7 months. 7 months before the first approval. So they pretty much take all that time to evaluate your form. And another thing is, like, people, they do it based on first come, first serve. Like, there's no way they can move your file to the front or, like, your file to the back. I think the only way they can move your file to the front is if you're in the military, and I think there's another route on that, but this video. So then it took 7 months to get the first approval. So the first approval came via email. And that's them saying that you've been approved to, continue the process. So you have a couple of, 2 offices, the USCIS, which I cannot remember the full meaning right now. I know I can't remember. I'm going to tag it down below. But yeah, so you have to, so there are 2 offices, the USCIS and the NVC. So your file goes to USCIS. That's where they do all the research and whatever they need to go through. That's where they do all of that. And then they transfer your file to NVC. That's the National Visa Center. So National Visa Center is in every country. Like, they'll tell you, like, that's the department that holds the visa in that country for the US, whatever. So then we got that letter after 7 months. Mind you, now I'm like, oh my God, going crazy. I think I've talked about it on this channel, like the struggles of being in a long distance relationship. So we're like, you know what, we're just gonna keep waiting, put it on God, and all that. And in this time, like, I'll go to Nigeria to visit my husband, and then, it was tough, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop here today, guys, and then the next video I'll upload the next step after the 7 months approval. Okay? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, any particular questions you want me to answer, and I would do more videos on this and talk about it, and hopefully, like, my husband would join me someday soon and we could do a video together and answer questions of what people would like to know about the immigration processes. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. All right, guys, bye.